as my colleague, Honorable Minister for Solid Minerals, as well as the Chairman, Nigerian Governors Forum, and Governor of Kwara State have said, we did have the opportunity and the privilege to present to the Council of State, and in particular, the former presidents who turned out in large number to participate, and we had the opportunity to, in my case, update them on the economy, update them on how far progress had been made in terms of the macroeconomic policies being followed under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And these policies are anchored in his 8 priority areas. And the results to date have been very encouraging. We looked at the data, or we reported on the evidence and the data of this half year for which data was available compared to the first quarter and the second quarter of 2023. And in broad terms, the economy is growing. The balance of payments, in particular, the trade balance and the current account balance, are in surplus. The exchange rate is stabilizing. And inflation, though high, uncomfortably high for the liking of Mr. President and his team, it is slowing and it is set to fall. But in particular, there has been support for the economy from investors, foreign investors by way of portfolio investors, domestic investors who are participating in important private-public partnerships, particularly in the infrastructure sector. And foreign direct investment is beginning to recover, I would say. So on that basis, we looked at we reported on, in particular, the opportunities for the economy once stabilized for investment and growth. And identified for the meeting was the fact that we have exports, goods exports, non-oil exports at $55 billion last year, with tremendous room to grow. And in particular, we identified that the service sector, that is software services, computer services, accounting services, personnel services, which can be provided by young Nigerians staying in Nigeria and providing services through the internet and through telephones. Outsourcing, in a word, was a big area we emphasized. So in a nutshell, we reported that there was good progress being made, that the effort was going to continue to ensure that the interventions and measures to ameliorate the high cost of living for individuals, for the agricultural sector, for industry, for small-scale businesses, were going to continue to be implemented with all efforts needed for success. And on that basis, we reported an optimistic outlook for the Nigerian economy and the Nigerian society in general as a result of prospects for economic growth and economic progress. Thank you.
Very much. I don't think we can take questions. Even you yourself, you can't take questions. Your production time is over.
Nuisance, Lele.
Did you see that? Now, please, can anybody really make any sense out of all he said? Wale Idun said, investors are now coming to Nigeria. Inflation, even though uncomfortably high, is coming down. High cost of living. Then he said something about them exporting $55 billion worth of exports. Nigeria exported $55 billion worth of export. When? Where? In agriculture. Wale edeberu Ọlọ́run. Edeberu Ọlọ́run. Takula. Takula.
Ẹbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Ìjọba èmi ló kàn yìí. Ẹbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Ìjọba èmi ló kàn yìí. Ẹbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Ebi ń pa wá, ìyà ń jẹ wá, kò sí ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀. Ìjọba èmi ló kàn yìí. Ẹbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Ìjọba èmi ló kàn yìí. Ẹbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Ẹbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run.
Ìjọba èmi ló kàn yìí. Ẹbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Takula. Ẹbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. That's what they do. They just watch salad. Everything is coming. Mr. President is doing everything, and his team. And I'm gonna listen to the team. Even Pastor Ruga was a little bit kind of guessing. That one are just a taller version of Pastor Ruga. Empty barrels, opportunists, scavengers, bunch of pangolos, empty heads. And the Tinubu's crew, to them, just make sure you drop some big words, okay? Subversion, economic subversion and aggression to compilation that we now coming into a poverty investment absorption to that of, Gajantuan investor from Mars, in order that when they land in our economy is going to be. But what you they talk? You they mad, you say, okay. It's okay. You don't catch me. I no get sense. I just they talk up. So that there are Badorians who are already like saying, yes. Almost sense. Amalgamation of the Jajatu economic investors that brings in the $55 billion agriculture to terrorism and conversion to that of subterfuge and retrospection and what have you. So now everything is according to our prospects. I say, this person gets sense. You hear? Nigeria is going to be great. That's exactly what he's saying. He's talking about subterfuge. There are Bakus that listen to them and say, if all these things that Honorable Minister is saying, if they can try everything, Esa, if you can try everything that you just said right now, I believe that Nigeria is going to be a great country. See, you too, Abi, you believe. But don't listen to Mayegun. He's always looking for excuses to criticize, to blame. He doesn't pay attention. Maybe you understand, I've been a subterfuge plus intervention and subversion plus economic interjection. Yes, sir, exactly, Mr. Minister. If you can do all of that, Nigeria will be so great. Ironio. Because last, now the solution.
You complain about insecurity, right? You complain about unemployment, right?
Yes.
You complain about the fact that, we are hungry, right?
Right.
You say we want to protest, right?
Right.
You say, you don't have medical facilities, right? You say you don't have good schools and good teachers, right? You say minimum wage, right? It's rice.
Can't solve all the problems.
Rice in everything, declare rice. Pastor Ruga is more sound than these guys. You forgot? He warned you. He actually warned you. These guys put a poster out. They call Pastor Ruga a betrayer. Remember?
We all pray for a country that is peaceful and prosperous. But God allows us, by our voting, to show Him whether we mean the prayers we pray or not. You cannot wish this country well and vote for someone you do not believe in. You cannot. Know that your vote carries the answer to your prayers for our country. We all pray for a country that is peaceful and prosperous. But God allows us, by our voting, to show Him whether we mean the prayers we pray or not. You cannot wish this country well and vote for someone you do not believe in.
He don't cast last.
Everybody go chop breakfast.
No, the chopper mo. Pastor Ruga, Wale Idun is the economic manager for Nigeria. Oh, Egba wa help oh. Because by the time these guys are done, if it be like DNA, they go take the recognize some of you. You could just be like, you know me, I'll go the waka like that. Let me put my camera a little. Me I the waka like that. They face my life. And then somebody will tap me. Amayegun. Who be this? Amayegun, you cannot recognize me. It's me. Say, Akilode, sorry, I don't recognize. It's me, Martinelli. Martinelli, kilo happen. No, I don't believe say this one Martinelli. We go do DNA. I bet we will come on one teeth to confirm saying that you. By the time these guys are done, even though Martinelli they in the UK, so except if I don't know, you go come be like say they wish I'm bad now. Imagine person tell you say ball. Because by the time they are done, even you Abobakus, like they go put your face. You see all those eye recognition. You see all those things that they used to do, facial security. By the time these guys are done with all of you, October survival, documentary ni or more. This is what happened when criminals capture a country in 4 years, in 8 years, in 12 years, and in 16 years. They go they use they do documentary. Economically. Martinelli don't go that place, so I don't wish you bad though. You know, see sometimes, you get what I mean, Baba? Imagine you, big man, and all of that. More can they try say, you know, look. Which Martinelli be this? Martinelli on you to leg balele. You know they recognize face. Emini. My shaken. You hear them? Now my eyes they do koro so. Now Nigeria happened to me, but not like that. Come on, my shaitan for everybody. And at them they you know. Oh God damn it, man. Even Auntie Kemi is tired. Yeah, Auntie Kemi cannot. See, some of you will say Auntie Kemi no bad, Auntie Kemi no bad. Now here is Auntie Kemi say, Emma Beoshi, will not try to sugarcoat nonsense. You failure will You can't deny it.
Good morning. My name is Dr. Kemi. It's August 14th, 2024. I'm going to do a series of videos this morning.
Dr. Kemi, because that little misrepresentation he make Auntie, you know, go crazy like that. Say, what do you Dr. Kemi even talk?
Good morning. My name is Dr. Kemi. It's August 14th, 2024. I'm going to do a series of videos this morning, and you can only comment if you're on X or TikTok or YouTube. Facebook people, you cannot comment. You're going to have to go to those portals to comment. The bullying on Facebook is too much, and I'm not going to tolerate or entertain any bullshit anymore. I've had that page since 2013, and I was the first Facebook page verified in Nigeria and the first to go live on live video. All my posts, no more comments until further notice. I'm going to be talking about President Tinubu, the Nigerian government, and governance. I don't get involved in politics. Politics was never a newsbeat that I covered during my 30 years in journalism. I don't get involved in elections, voting, or anything when it comes to journalism. I have only campaigned once for a politician, and that will be Omoyele Sowore 2019 elections. Today, Sowore and I do not talk anymore. Okay, I'm not in the Revolution Now movement anymore. I'm not in any movement or any activism causes. I'm speaking for myself, Kemi Olunloyo. And the reason I'm doing this video is because some people are writing all over Twitter, X, that my account has been hacked. The same thing on Facebook. Anytime you see something that doesn't go with your belief, you're not turning into, this is not Kemi writing, her account must be hacked. No. Fucking face the truth. My accounts were not hacked. I'm telling you the truth about Nigeria and what you need to know. Obasanjo said Nigeria is on a keg of gunpowder. No, it's about to blow up. And what you're going to see this year will shock you. The dollar 1602. It is going to be 2000 very, very soon. Facebook monetization is pumping dollars into the economy. You can't even make the money. You're fucking wasting your time. I have taught the course 8 times this year, 2 of those 8 times free, and I've done a lot of videos. And I put it on YouTube yesterday. Tutorials that you're supposed to be listening to and start making money. I will remove the tutorials in 1 week, and they will become available only to the private subscribers. I'm opening my YouTube memberships today. Anyone in the membership can see it for free. If you like, don't go watch it, because all you want is quick money. I don't get into politics, I get into governance. Politics and governance is 2 different things. When you do your campaigns, when you elect people, they now have to govern you. If they don't govern you properly, you remove them. You vote them out. Okay, the same way you aggressively vote people out on Big Brother Nigeria is the same way you're going to vote out politicians. So listen to me very carefully. Okay, I'm going to be direct. I'm going to be raw. My language is going to be strong, and I don't give a shit. Okay, though I left Nigeria, I still have a bank account, and my bank account is shrunk because you can't change it to the dollar anymore. I've lost a lot of money. Everything about Tinubu's government is going wrong. And that's why I asked for the president to step down. Even Joe Biden, he stepped down. You heard his address, why he stepped down. For the sake of America. To protect America. But Tinubu is not protecting Nigeria. He wants the power. And Nigeria is about a power struggle. From the moment they killed my uncle, Adekunle Fajuyi, and his guest, the head of state, Ironsi, Yakubu Gowon took over. Carried the thing on his...
Auntie, am I worried? Will I say, this is not going to gel anymore because she's making it about herself, okay? But there she, if she's not really making it much about herself, there she was, okay? Trying to tell all of you that, listen, my account, my social media account is not hacked. Nobody hacked my account. I'm trying to tell all of you that this guy is failing. Okay? Those of you who seems to have money. I know a lot of you who have issues with her. I do not have issue with people. Me, no. Me, I'm more interested about message than the messenger. Just like you don't have to like me. You don't even have to agree with me. But if you manage to pick things that you know that, oh, this is true, you cannot say because you don't like me, that thing automatically is unacceptable to you, kind of. That is the kind of mentality we shouldn't have. Yeah, you may not like me, but if I'm saying something that you know yourself that I need to change you. Man, I never even thought that was a bad thing, Sha. I was watching my ego one day, even I don't like the guy. But he said something that, man, I actually never really saw things that way until he said it. And I've started seeing it differently. But I still don't like him, which is okay. You don't hold me that. That's a similar thing with her. So people are usually like, they don't hack you. Have they paid you? Stuff like that. Or are you looking for attention, but you're not paying attention? You're not. You see those people who are still holding it together. Apart from the Nigerians who are already like so poor, affected, who are complaining of not being able to afford anything. Those ones have known their fate. You see those of you that pretended to be in the middle. The one that pretend to be middle class. Princess. Now, be the last buffer. When normally, a lot of you have lost so much of your money. Not because you are doing any business. So this inflation, now get money. Now inflation, they hit into your money. Me, we no get money now. I don't get any money where inflation go eat. As I get money, I take and buy food, I chop. I know they save. I don't get savings. And there are people like me in Nigeria. They don't get savings. You don't believe that, Abby? Okay. You don't believe I could put myself in the shoes of an average person in Nigeria, Abby? You did say I'd be a rich person on that side, Abby? Well, you'll be wrong. I am talking to those of you who can afford, no matter what it is, the price of petroleum or price of diesel. But you are losing money too. Because you know something, now I get money. And right there and then, 41 to 42% of your money, the value of your money is gone. I mean, you go agree with me, say the same 10 million naira you have in your bank now, or 100 million naira you have in your bank right now, is the same value as your 100 million naira 10 years ago. Maybe now they get millions. In case I know normally person will get money know what I'm talking about, but majority of you are still selfish. Here you get. God has been good. Now, when your wife was celebrating her 30th birthday, you bought her this 2000 and what do you call it? 2010 Tokumbo car, 1.7 million naira. Amazing, flashy, lovely. Today, your wife won't do 40th birthday. So now try and get something similar to that. You are going to need to about 40 million naira. Now you're going to have to dig into your wallet. That is what the inflation has done to you. Now it has already cut the value of your money. All of you will get money. Very soon, it will soon almost eat up the entire 100%. And then all of you are going to eat this. You say, you know, say a lot of you are so scared of poverty. Yeah. Now I see they hold the bar. So when the numbers of these poor people get to the stage that they begin to target you, do you know those who you are going to also target? You will target some of them who are your friends up there. And now as they drag you, you go drag them. So that is where this whole thing is going. Eventually, so those of you who have money, you can see easily, leave your money in the bank. Yeah, leave your 10 million naira in the bank. Come back in 6 months without touching it, without anything. And the value is gone. Just like that, you are losing money. Majority of you who are like really working, who are working really, really hard. They are putting out policies that continue to cut you off from the rest of the world. Now you would have to live in that economy. You know, people in Nigeria, and they are doing remote jobs for different international companies and businesses all over the world. But they are living in Nigeria. They are collecting salaries in dollars. They've cut some of them off now by the policies of Tinubu. You know, those ones that will be collecting 250,000 naira salary, they don't care because they are also being paid about $4,000 a month. They are in Nigeria making good money. No Yahoo, no nothing, no real jobs. Now their policy are cutting them off. Now they can no longer, because they are in Nigeria, they can no longer really link up and get those jobs anymore. So they will have to live on whatever they are offered in Nigeria, which is already destroyed by inflation. So you go walk, you go see money and be like, what kind of life is this? So now still they hold forth. Now no one protests like that. Now one, you know, people should go and work hard. So if Auntie Kemi, Dr. Kemi is telling you that you are losing, I think you should pay attention. If you have money, me, I don't get money with Nigeria go chop. I don't get bank account in Nigeria. But that doesn't mean that I should keep quiet because it is no, I don't get money where they go take. But they are taking the monies of you, my Templars, and you have no idea. And they will tell you, see, that's Tinubu Day. No, it's Tinubu's policies. It's policies that destroys you. They don't even have to come and take money from you. It's there. You existed within the system. It will deal with you. It will squeeze you, and you get nothing back. So all of them, when they claim middle class, God is great. I am kind of going to, you know, I'm just about to go and do the 4th housewarming in 3 years. I just finished my new project estate that we're about to start selling property. God has been good. One day this policy will affect you. And it is not because God has stopped being good. It is because you will begin to realize that the selfishness that you think blocked you completely out of the rest of the world, it will disappear. Your eye go clear, and you go see victims like yourself. Most of them you call like wasting their time. Protest cannot change anything, kind of. So I saw that one. Oh, and this guy.
1 ton. In total, 24 carat.
It's 1 kg.
1 kg. This is
In each box, we have 50 kg.
1 kg here. In each box, 50 kg. In total, we have 1 ton. 1 ton. In total, 24 carat.
You see that gold? That man has been arrested as a terrorist sponsor, gun runner, and he is arrested by Nigerian government. He is from Kaduna. His name is Adejia. I even spelled it as Adeja. Adejia, right? Bashir. Now, Adejia Bashir is from Kaduna State. He is accused of sponsoring terrorism. In fact, they said he's been a wanted individual for a while. He's one of those they believe are in possession of the Gaddafi gold